Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. And this edition will be about Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. Now these two, and also, of course, Jigglypuff, but that'll be later on, that I'll do research on that one. But anyway, I'm not going to reveal my brother's real name, but he goes by the name Finn or Finn Assassin. This is his soul Pokemon, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that his is so close to mine. Um, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. But anyways, the moves for Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff are pretty much exactly the same, and then the ability and held items, so it shouldn't be really a long video at all. So anyway, let's get on the moves for Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. So the moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. We got Rollout first. A Rollout is a 30 power, 90 accuracy, physical rock type move, and pretty much what it does is it can attack up to 5 times in a row. As long as you don't miss, it'll keep going until it hits 5th time, or if you miss, and it gets stronger each time it is used. And of course, since it'll be used in a row, you won't be able to do anything else, so it's going to be a bit scary. But the boost that this move can get is with the move Defense Curl. Now, Defense Curl, it normally just raises the defense by 1. It's a 100 accuracy status normal type move, but its effect is with Rollout is that if you use this before Rollout, I'm pretty sure Rollout is like double damage. So yeah, could be pretty amazing. And then we got Double Edge. Double Edge is a crazy move, but also has recoil. That's pretty much the effect, but the power is 120, accuracy is 100, and it's a normal physical type move. So yeah, the only bad thing about it is that it has that recoil. And then Rest. Rest is a 100% accuracy psychic status type move. It pretty much puts the user to sleep, curing any status condition, and fully healing them, and then they will wake up in 2 turns, unless they have like some kind of held item that wakes them up, but they will wake up in 2 turns normally from this. So anyways, on to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, hold on, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So we've got, the only things different from here are, you see Body Slam and Mimic. The Body Slam, I know the only reason why I didn't pick a stronger attack was because of Body Slam's effect mainly, but I'll say the power and accuracy. Power is 85, accuracy is 100, this is a normal physical type move, and it has a 30% chance to paralyze the opponent. So what's so great about paralyzing is that sometimes your opponent, it says they're paralyzed and they can't move, which cancels out their turn, and also cuts their speed in half, so most likely you'll be outspeeding them. So it's pretty great. That's exactly why I picked that, just for the 30% chance to paralyze, because I know you can do having that double edge, but no, I like this effect a lot better. But anyways, then Mimic. Mimic is a very interesting status normal 100% accuracy move. Pretty much it I'm pretty sure that whenever you use this for the rest of the battle, whatever you copied, because the ability is whatever the last move used. So if you are like fast and then you use like say Pound, and then you use Mimic, you're going to be having Pound on your moveset where Mimic was for the rest of that battle. But you might get some good ones, like you might get some very powerful moves, so Mimic can be very helpful. And then on to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Hold on a second. A few seconds, I should say. The only thing that's different here is there's no Defense Curl and no Rollout. So instead of well, it's Rest again, but this time a different one is Bide. Now Bide, I believe, is 100 accuracy. If it's not 100 accuracy, then I think it might be always that it hits, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, it's an attack slash status move, normal type, and pretty much what it does for 2 turns, when if you take any damage from an opponent's like attacks, I don't think it counts as like if you're getting like burned or status effect damaged. But when those 2 turns are over, you'll do double the damage overall. So it can be pretty helpful. So anyway, the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you want the Hard Stone. Now this raises the power of rock type moves by 10%, so very good for the rollout. And for Fire Red and Leaf Green, you want the Silk Scarf. It raises the moves of normal type by 10%, so the power of that. So yeah, it's pretty good for the Body Slam and the Double Edge. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now the Life Orb raises the power of both physical and special type moves on the one who's holding this by 30%, but it also gives them recoil for each of those moves. So you get power, but you also get recoil. And then for online, so rule about online real quick, if you you know about berries, you know that it's a held item that gets used up in offline and then just is gone. And then other held items that get used up on like a certain occasion. But online, after the battle is done and you use up like an item during the battle, you'll get it right back after the battle's done. So it's very good. But in this sense, Focus Sash is just that good to where you would even want to be having it in offline if you're up against some really tough opponents that you really cannot get swept by. But anyways, so mainly it's for online. But if you don't mind grinding for more Focus Sashes, then feel free to. But anyways, what it does is pretty much the one who's holding the Focus Sash, if they're at a full health and they would have got one-shotted, they will always live at 1 health. So you pretty much will always be able to get a move off as long as you don't miss or you don't get flinched or something like that to cancel out your turn. Then you should always be able to get a move off so that you'll hopefully be able to defeat your opponent more often. So anyway, for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, same thing with online, it's a Focus Sash. But for offline, you want Normalium Z. Now this is mainly for Defense Curl, I believe, and it could be for Mimic too. I'm pretty sure. So I'm trying to think. I don't think Z Mimic had anything special now that I'm thinking about it. I think that it is just I picked Z Defense Curl because it not only raises the that's what it was. Okay, so Z Defense Curl raises the defense by 1, but also raises the accuracy by 1. So it brings rollout to 100% to where you're going to be hitting as long as you didn't have any stat drops to your accuracy or your opponent didn't get any evasion boost. So it can be very good on top of the whole Defense Curl boost, doubling the rollout's power. And of course, for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there's no held items. So then, on to the abilities. So there is 3 abilities in total for Wigglytuff and Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. Okay, I thought I said them wrong. But anyways, I'll say the ability I picked after. I'll go with the basic, one of the other basic abilities. It is called Competitive. So pretty much what it does is when you get hit with a status type move, your special attack raises by 2, and that is absolutely useless for my Wigglytuff and Jigglypuff to me because there is no special attacks on their set, so that would be absolutely useless ability. And then the for Jigglypuff, the hidden ability is Friend Guard. Now this could be really good if you have if you do double battles a lot or multi battles to where you have Pokemon beside you that are on your team. Pretty much reduces the damage they take by 50%. So it can be really, really good. And then when it turns into Wigglytuff, the hidden ability turns into Frisk. And Frisk is pretty much only good when you don't have any held item on the one who has the ability Frisk. And if you do, and you switch out and the opponent has a held item, then you take that held item. So yeah, I guess it's pretty interesting, but definitely the best ability out of these two, it's got to be Cute Charm. Now, Cute Charm pretty much it causes the infatuated status effect, and pretty much that only works if you're the opposite gender of the Pokemon. So of course, when you switch out, it cancels it out. But pretty much, the one who's infatuated is most likely not going to be able to attack the one they're in love with. So it's a very, very good effect. Of course, like I said, it only works in the opposite gender of you, and of course, you can reset it by switching out. But yeah, there's a chance that you'll get infatuated. If you hit the one with Cute Charm, it'll like with a physical contacting move. So yeah, that's my opinion, the best ability for Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.